And we're back. How is everyone? I left the kitchen light on. I may have to go get that. Mr. Frankly Mapleton should be joining us in just a few moments, as I think his plane has just landed and he should be coming in from his vacation, I think, in India. But anyways, we'll have him in just a few minutes. I've sent him a link, and I should go turn off the kitchen light. So if you excuse me for just a moment, my camera is angled the wrong way. I like it a little more this way. There we go. I like having that thing in the background. I'll be right back in just a moment. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's better. How is everyone? For those who might be coming in late. We just had a lovely stream with Mr. Jim Luhan, who was broadcasting in from his lunar home on Moonbase Alpha. And we had a great chat. I definitely have to have him back again sometime. I'd like to have everybody who's part of this little community. Paul Pate, Corey Kerr. I have had on Joshua Kemble, but I would love to have him back again. And we're going to have Frank in here very soon. Right now, I have maple cookies. This will tempt him. This will bring him in. I know it will. I can. Oh, you can smell it. You can smell the maple in these. It's fake, but it's close enough. I know. I know he's probably smelling it already. Oh, these are good with tea. They're nothing. They're Peak Freens. And I bought these because there's no milk or eggs and there's no dairy. Just as sort of a fluke, they call it accidentally vegan. I'm going to tilt my camera down just slightly, not a lot. Kind of look weird for a minute. But yeah, these are fantastic. I'm going to open up my screen in a minute. I'm going to start drawing. And we'll hopefully go at... I think he's here already. 1 second. 1 second, Frank. Hold on. We're not. Oh, those are good. Oh, sorry. I need a moment. Oh, my word. Maple. Okay. What are we doing here? I don't think we need that. This is in the way. In the ticker, we can hide. We don't need that anymore because now this is the post show. And we need a new layout here. There we go. Because I'm going to be adding my screen in just a few moments. Frank, come in, Frank. Are you there, Frank?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There he is. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Wait, I wonder if my camera's inverted.
Ew, it's not in anything at the moment. It's all I'm seeing is just a large black space.
Oh, I know why.
There we go.
Because it's
it's
fake. It's on the back camera.
Okay.
So let me see if I can. Oh, I stopped it. Video settings. That was why. There we go.
Now you're cooking with gas. There we go. You got your power back.
Yes, I did. It was only gone for a few hours, not that long, but
okay. Well, that's good. always scares me when that happens. We've had power outages go for way too long, and things get spoiled in the fridge,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I didn't like all my food was frozen, so like I can't cook anything or eat anything. So,
Oh,
but yeah, it wasn't on that gone that long, so okay, so it's good.
I'll open this up. So I'm going to see the chat here for a little bit.
Cool. Did any of my fans make it?
What's that?
Did any of my fans make it?
Your fans?
Yes.
Oh, which?
Only my fans.
Oh. Let me turn your audio is down. There we go.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1,
Hello,
2,
RCRs.
3.
How are you?
Hey! I know him.
Do you?
Yeah.
Has he been on before on here? I'm not sure if I may have. Why does that look familiar?
He might have. But I know him from all over, from different places. From Instagram.
Okay. Maybe that's where I know I've heard that. There's so many. Getting old, I can't track of things in my head anymore. I feel that.
He's a lurker. Okay, cool. I can see the chats. That's cool. That the guests can see the chats. I don't have to get out of my tablet or anything. Nice.
I'm going to see if I can open up Clip Studio, and I got something I'm working on. I'm a little embarrassed because it looks terrible, but I'm gonna have to restart it, I think. I'm embarrassed to almost open this up on screen just at the moment until I get it. What am I doing here? Oh, I see why. I need to open this properly. When I have two screens open, I have like hot corners on my Mac. But when I have two screens open, the hot corners on the left side won't activate. Instead, the mouse will slide into the other screen as opposed to activating what that hot corner is supposed to activate. So...
Okay.
Let's see here. Artwork in progress. I was talking to somebody about the fog, and I had this idea for something, but it's a bit messy, and I don't like it. I was talking about the convention I got coming up, and I've had a couple of things in the works for a while, just so that I can kind of make as prints for fun. And I'm trying to get this set up, but I'm not happy with it. I need to fix it. I definitely need to fix it.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cool.
I'm going to get rid of the gray flats because it's throwing me off. And it's just the one viewer tonight. So what are you working on tonight?
I was working on some game tokens for my other channel, Roll for Turaco. I have to edit that video, but I was using
Oh, okay.
the stamps and hot glue to make tokens you can use in
Oh, very
RPG.
cool.
Got dragons.
Nice.
So just coloring them so the dragons pop out a little bit more.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, and I got some. Got some of that made out of clay. So I bought some baking clay.
Now, is this the with the stamps that you got? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I got the Turaco stamp that I've been using, and I think I got 6 new stamps. They're all dragon stamps. So I was trying those out. And I have 9 dragon stamps in total. I got a Turaco stamp. I have a bee stamp, a clockwork stamp, or a not clockwork, like a watch. So, and a rose and a maple stamp. Oh, here somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, dragon.
That's cute. I like that little green one actually.
Yeah, that one's I made out of baking clay with the mold that I have. Here somewhere. Oh, and I made some keychains.
Oh, nice.
The Turaco stamp. Yeah. And today I was at Five Below. I don't know if you have one. But, and they had these Destro and Baroness figures for $5 each.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured I can custom paint them and modify them to be Captain Goggles and Masked Woman.
As soon as you held them up, that was the first thing that come to mind. I thought, I wonder if he's gonna
Yes.
customize them. But yeah, I can see that for sure. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'll be in the works when I can record that. But yeah, and also I have my screen opened up, so like, oh, might as well do some dueling. So yeah. Let's see.
Give me just a couple of minutes. I was going to try and set the screen up in a minute so that I can I can put up my my drawing screen. I mean, just a couple of minutes here. Something's not doing what it's supposed to.
Okay. There's my figures. Oh wait. I did pick this up at Five Below. So it's watercolor paper and a smaller pad, a thicker amount or a larger amount of pages.
Right.
So, and these are what I like to use for sketch cards. So like, oh, this is
okay. Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah. Let's see if I can move this back. It's got a bunch of stuff here. Okay. You can see me better. Okay. So check out my new glasses.
Oh, nice.
They're
Those are
polo.
different than what you're currently wearing.
Yes, because these are brand name, and these have the new prescription,
Okay.
and these are the frames are new, but the lenses are the same.
Okay.
So I had them replaced until I went in for these. So these are transition lenses. So in the sunlight, they turn into sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you can see it.
Nope.
I wonder if
This has got to go. Have a good night, RC. We'll definitely come back again then. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to chat much, but I'm still kind of trying to fix a couple of things. But thanks for popping in, though. Appreciate it.
I wonder if I can emulate. I guess this will be sunlight.
Oh, I see. Okay, I've heard of the transitions before. Yeah, I wasn't. I've never worn glasses yet, so I have a feeling that's going to come eventually. But
Yeah, they really come in handy when I'm outside because I can't wear sunglasses.
oh, is that right?
Because I need these to see, and when I wear sunglasses, I can't see through them, and it's hard to get some that go fit over them. So, yeah.
Is there a reason you can't like? Does it affect your eyes or what?
Well, I can't see without my glasses very well.
Right. Oh, I see. Right.
So
right.
I need my glasses. So.
Mhm. Yeah, a friend of mine, I think he gets prescription sunglasses. I don't know how he can afford them, but
Yeah, that's another option, but like, I mean, I'd rather just like since these were an option because of the insurance that I have, like I'll go with those.
Sure. Want to? I think I got it here. Okay, you can get rid of this. Oh, I know. RCA Arts was on here, so maybe I'll subscribe to him. And he's on Instagram. Maybe I'll try that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his work is nice. Very good pencil sketcher.
Yeah, he does different things. I know he does sketch cards, I think, and
Yeah, RCA Arts.
different things. Arts overall.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
He's only got six videos up. He's got a bunch of shorts, so he's got about 7 shorts. Okay, he's a new channel.
Okay.
All right. Close this, and I'll see if I can get this up properly. I was expecting somebody else to maybe show up tonight, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
but well, how should I say this? I'm anticipating. I thought somebody might pop up tonight, but I'm not going to bring him on stream.
Oh, okay.
So, not tonight, anyways.
Okay. I think I know. Mr. Paul Pate.
Hmm?
No, it's,
Paul, no. All right, let's see if I can do this again now. It shrinks everyone else too much, and I didn't want to shrink it that much. Let me check the window options. I guess that's a little better. I think that's the best we're going to get.
okay.
Because all the other options are not. Yeah, this is for a screen and there. All right.
Oh, okay. I thought you were watching movies.
Oh, no, it's reference. So I'm doing something in relation to the fog, but I need this picture of Adrian Barbeau. But I don't like the sketch has issues, and it's bothering me. It was supposed to have been a little more. It was supposed to have been a little more cartoony, and I forgot about this. I got to fix this first. So one thing when I set this up to draw like this, my XP pen wants to select the wrong monitor on the wrong, or it selects the wrong monitor. So I got to switch back so that my pen reacts there on the screen. That's better. I found that I have. I was talking about earlier. I'm going to a convention, and I found that when I do the convention, if I want to sell some merch on the side, like I have some Godzilla posters I painted years and years and years ago. I think I painted them back in '96, and they still sell. People really like them for some reason. I still get asked about them, and most of them have long since sold out, the original prints, and the remaining ones have gone yellow. So I reprinted some of them a bit smaller, in 11 by 17, but on a good stock, and I only sell them for about $5 each. They still sell. They still actually sell. People. But I had some other prints that I had put out as well, and most don't. But sometimes if you have something that's kind of nostalgic that people like, they seem to go for that. How should I put it? Like if it's if it's an older movie or something that is that clicks with people, especially like older horror movies or sci-fi movies, that kind of thing. People seem to really like that. So if I make something that's related to that, I'll sell a couple prints. I sold this print a few years ago that I didn't think would sell, but so Night of the Living Dead, and it was just a caricature of the guy who says "They're coming to get you, Barbara," and it was just a caricature of him. It just says, "Here's in the background, they're coming to get you, Barbara," and I sold a couple of those. So I should have done those, but see, I would really love to have a selection of shirts with my work on it, but it's so expensive. Like I'd have to order at least about 20 shirts, And that at like $20-$30 each, that's a huge expense. And then I don't know if I'm going to sell them or not. But so it's a bit frustrating that I don't have the money to invest in something like this yet. And because otherwise I would completely do that, but to put merch on a table at a convention is expensive, to say the least.
Yeah. I know I was asking, I think it was Gary, like roughly how many books he puts out at a con, because you gotta carry the physical merch, and then if it doesn't sell, and so I think it's just like whatever you think you can sell.
That's the problem, is I don't know how much I can sell. I don't. I don't have the best luck either. I go to these conventions hoping to make sales, but if people don't know who you are,
Then that's their
they're not going to be
problem.
interested in you. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know who you are, they're not gonna flock to your table. Which it's a gamble.
It is. It really is.
Oh, I did get rid of all my physical copies of Captain Goggles and Mask Woman. I only had 2 left, and so I just to give those away. But
okay.
but now, but I wanted to get rid of them for a reason, because I want to put it up on a print on demand where I can just direct people to it.
Right. Yeah.
And not worry about having the physical stuff just here.
Yeah. At least you don't have to keep stock.
Yeah. But once I get that going, then I can order copies as I see fit for a con or something, or a personal appearance.
It's just it. I haven't. I don't have any experience in producing books as of yet, so I can't.
Okay. What?
Something's really bothering me about this picture, and I almost don't know if I should try and just redraw it from scratch rather than try and salvage it. But it's definitely got some issues.
be right back. I'm gonna grab my tablet because I need to check something. One, two, three, like a bird I sing.
It's really bothering me. I feel like I've totally screwed this face up. I feel like I can't use this drawing.
Oh, there's my headset. Oh, I saw at Five Below a gaming tablet, a small gaming tablet, and since I've never used one, I didn't buy it, but I was thinking like, oh, I wonder if that could work for when I'm using the XP pen,
Oh yeah.
because the my laptop is right here, and it's connected to the screen. So sometimes I have to go like over here to type certain things, and sometimes it does work on the screen, where the screen keyboard will pop up. But if I just have it here, the little thing, it'll be easier.
Okay. Hello, Seven. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Oh, 7. Wow.
Shalom, Philip and Frank.
Hey. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I used to usually used to see you on Chris Runciman's.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to do a drawing of Adrian Barbeau, and the first sketch that I did, I overthought it and overworked it. Now it came out terrible, and I'm not liking it. I think I'm going to dispose of this one and start again.
Oh, look, this is something that I don't like that they did this, but you see their guns?
Oh, yeah.
So they're molded on there.
Oh, shit, it's part of the figure. Oh.
Yeah. Which I like the guns. I thought they're cool, but like to use them how I want to use them, I'm gonna have to cut them off and like and ruin them. But
and the hand's going to be still be like a fist position. Unless you're like completely resculpt the hand, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah.
So you're going to have them in a fist position unless you put something else in the hand.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, because Mascoman does use a staff.
Okay.
So I could makeshift a staff.
Mm-hmm.
And but Captain Goggles doesn't really have Well, he has a weapon that hasn't been shown yet.
Okay.
But I'm thinking maybe I can modify this into that weapon. I'm just gotta cut this off.
Right. Okay.
And if you want a hint, it's right there.
Is you shaved, Frank?
Yeah, it's been a while. My crossbow.
Well, you have yours up. I need to open an email, and I'm going to keep my
All right, I'll play
screen
with
private.
my action figures then.
Oh, there we go.
I'll show off these. These are die-cast minis from Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, nice.
I like them. They're heavy. They're $5 for this set. I like that they're like the old school die-cast. Although these are more modern. But yeah. Oh, it's got a sword in the back. Huh? One, two, three, I got permission. Is Mother's Day the same for in Canada? I think it is,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, we're the same here. Yeah, it was today. Well, technically yesterday, I guess. Now it was 14 minutes ago. The UK, it's different. The UK, it's a couple of months early. But I was looking into the differences between the two dates and why they have them. But
I wonder if it was to separate from the UK since America left them.
oh, it's well, the UK, no, there were actually completely different reasons. The reasons for why we have Mother's Day and why they have Mother's Day is different. The UK, it's connected to Lent. It was like the second Sunday or last Sunday of Lent, and it was where, and what happened was, I guess in the UK, was all the children, the grown children who had gone off to work would always come back home, and they'd visit. To visit their mothers, and they visit them and go to their church, and so the church started calling it Mother's Day, and that just sort of evolved from there. So that's why they have it. But as for the U.S., it was somebody, U.S. and Canada. It was somebody in around, I think it was around 1908, that was. Felt that mothers need to be recognized for all their hard work and their service, and pushed to have a Mother's Day in North America. And the government finally gave in and says, all right, we'll recognize this day. We're not making it a holiday, but we'll recognize the second Sunday in May as Mother's Day. And so that's how North America started. And we, just being in Canada, I think just we're right connected with right next door. We have it on the same weekend. I think Canada used to have it on the same date as England because we're under the Commonwealth, but I think it changed at some point. They just decided that they'd have it the same day as U.S.
Okay. Of course. That's and I know Father's Day in the U.S. came from this woman that she was raised by her dad, and she had like said like we should honor fathers too, because that time was just Mother's Day.
Yeah, that one I'll have to look into.
I forget the details, but I have heard the story. So.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know why it's on like random days. I don't know if it's like the second week of the month or third week.
June? What second, third week of June? Father's Day is the 18th, right? It's the third Sunday.
But it's not always the 18th.
Second
and it's
Sunday.
And it's not always Sunday. Because I was born on Father's Day and I'm June 19.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay.
And I have friends that were also born on Father's Day and 16 or the 20th, or so it's differing days.
Mm. Good evening, Adam. How are you doing? I'm working on something here that I'm going to be closing this off because it's not going well. Maybe I'll work on that later if I do it.
Yeah, I was talking to my son about it today. He called me.
Well, I'm sorry. Can you say again? You just broke up a tiny bit, and I missed what you said.
I was talking to my son about it today. He called me.
Okay. Let's see. I'm expecting a shipment from UPS, and it was supposed to come last week, last Monday, but there's sort of a misunderstanding about the dates. And it's supposed to come this Monday, to say tomorrow, but technically today, I guess now. So I'm hoping it does, because it's going to go to a pickup point, which is just down the street from me. My friend Steve is coming from London tomorrow, and he's supposed to help me pick it up, as long as it goes to the pickup point. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very angry with UPS.
Yeah, I think I'm expecting a package tomorrow as well from Temu.
From where?
Temu. It's an app, kind of like Wish.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. There you go, Jones. Get rid of that one.
It's I've barely heard about it recently, but I think it's been out for maybe some months. I'm not sure when exactly. But that's where I've gotten some of these stamps. Not this one though. Not some custom made. One, two, three. Okay. All right. So Father's Day is the third Sunday in June.
Is it the third? Okay, I thought it might have been the second, but I wasn't sure.
I wasn't.
See,
Yeah, I wasn't sure. So it'll be June 18th this year, and my birthday is the next day.
well, the first starts on a Thursday. Oh, I see. Right. Yes. So 4th, 11th, and 18th. Okay. Yeah. And then the 25th is the last Sunday. So my YouTube Premium kicks in on the 16th. I haven't tried the month trial, and I've been spoiled with YouTube Premium, and I'm thinking of keeping it, even though it's like $15 a month, but not having any ads and a few little perks has been nice. So,
Okay.
I'm working on some stuff right now. Trying out some producers
Hollywood Soundstrick.
that give me opportunities. Yeah, take advantage of it while you can. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at something on the calendar. Yeah, it's funny. My dad's birthday is the 6th. He would have been 85, and they would have been married, I think, 53 years. I want to say.
Oh wow.
Oh no! Wait a minute. What is 62? Oh, maybe more than that. Oh. 60.
Hey Terry.
June 6th. Oh, hi, Terry. Hi. Yeah, June 6th. Dad was 37, so no, that would have made. He'd have been 86. Oof. And how long had they been married? I can't remember if it was 63 or 64 they were married. I want to say 63, so that have been 60 years? That can't be right. Oh my lord. They were married in 63. That can't be right. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, my dad was a Gemini. Yep. He was also left-handed. Apparently there was some sort of, and I don't know. Yeah, my dad was left-handed. Somehow that was a weird, somebody had said a long time ago, it was sort of a connection to him being Gemini. I don't know how that's. My mom was a Pisces, and I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm June 19. I'm not left-handed. My son, who is February, my second son, he's left-handed.
Oh. Don't always hate on Geminis. I know my dad was actually pretty liked. A lot of people really liked my dad. He was a goofball. He told terrible jokes, but I love my dad a lot. He was a good person. He really was. He was a goofy guy, and he would be cranky sometimes as he got older. But it's typical as you get older, you get crankier about things in general. But he was overall a good person. He really was. I miss him. I miss both my folks a lot. I was only 30 when my mom passed away. She was only 57. She had cancer. I'll bring the lulls. Yes, that was my dad. My dad would tell the same joke he would tell you the same joke over and over, and he would tell you a joke. He told me jokes that he told 30, 40 years ago. And he'd tell them to you like it was the first time, like you've never heard it. And you'd say, like, you told me that one. Oh, have I? It says you told me that over 25, 30 years. So, yeah. Yeah, my mom passed away too young. You know, the funny thing is, though, they told her originally that when they first discovered she had liver cancer, they told her she only had 1 year, and then they didn't think chemotherapy would do any good, and then she agreed to try it anyways, and as well, she took this type of tea. My aunt, her sister, had, really recommended it. Uh, Essiac, I think it was. It was the creator's name backwards. I think it was called Essiac tea because her name was Casey or something like that. But it was called Essiac tea. My aunt credits the tea, but between the tea and the chemotherapy, my mother went a good extra 7 or 8 years. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it is, and it's hard to deal with it when you're young too. It's and then I was only child. I don't have any brothers and sisters, so it hit my dad really hard. I didn't know till later that my mom and dad were. I don't think they were on the risk of a divorce, but they were struggling a little bit with the relationship, and I think it's just age and I don't know. They were going through a lot of different things, and they were having a bit of a rough go. But when my mom got sick, it kind of turned things around, and my dad dedicated that 7 years to looking after her. So, because he had to take her to chemotherapy, she had to go for 1 week every 4 weeks.
Wow.
So it would be like the last week of every month, sort of things, every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. But so she'd be sick for half the month. She'd be sick, she'd feel off, and then she'd start to feel a little bit better, and we'd go for dinner and etc. And we try and kind of enjoy that bit of time before she had to go back for chemotherapy again. So, um, my dad wasn't going to do that. He wasn't going to just back out at that point. I think he knew. He said he knew he was in it for the long haul. So, and then when she did pass, he was devastated. So, and, and then my dad went another 12 years. Weird thing was, my mom knew it was. We knew it was coming. It was just this slow build up to the day that she passed, but we knew. I got the phone call a week before saying that she was slipping in and out of consciousness, and said, "Oh, she's probably not going to survive the next day or so." And so I rushed home, and she still went another week in and out of consciousness in the hospital. So I think she really tried to fight it. But my dad passed. It was just like I just seen him the day before. It was just like it was very end of November. It was November 26th, I remember, and I left and I says, "I'll see you at Christmas. I'm going to bring home I got a turkey from work. They gave us all turkey actually. I was working. I said, I got a turkey, bring it home, and we were making plans for it. Went home, went back the next day, went on duty because I was an assistant super in my building, and I got a call that that morning he had a heart attack. It was gone like that. I had just seen him the night before, and he was fine. So that was a shock.
Oh wow.
I was just like,
Yeah, my friend just had a heart attack.
"Oh, is that right?"
Yeah, he's alive. He survived. And
Oh,
he's out of the hospital. Yeah, he had a stent that needed to be replaced, but the doctor kept telling him, "Oh no, it's fine, it's fine." But it was already past the expiration.
hmm.
So,
Well, you never know sometimes, eh?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got a new depressing stream.
Well, I mean,
The topic to something happier. I guess it's hard when like Mother's Day and Father's Day comes up, and it's kind of sometimes hard not to. I've kind of like lost everybody now at this point in my life, so I'm just like, but I should.
that's fine. I mean,
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I mean, that's what I did today. We went to the cemetery to visit my mom.
Oh yeah, yeah. The I kind of wish I could go back. They're my folks are buried in London, so I used to when I lived in London, I used to go rather frequently, even though it was on the other side of town. But I'd get the bus and I'd go and visit. But now I've moved to Burlington, so I don't get out there as often. But I guess it kind of it happens, I guess. So it's but. I'm trying to find something here. Sorry. And it's not going very well. It's funny. We were talking a few weeks ago about. I mentioned that I was getting
washing machine.
That washing machine. So that's what I'm expecting actually in UPS. And
okay.
It's supposed to. I'm having it directed to a low pickup location. A pickup that's right near me. It's not far down the street, but it's awkward carrying it home because it's this. I mean, it's light, but it's still in a large, wide box. And so my friend said he'd come down and pick me up and bring it back because we're going to go out for dinner later tomorrow night. And he says, "Why don't we just have it delivered?" And then he says, "I'll go and I'll pick you up, and then we'll bring it to your place." So I says, "It's fine as long as it gets delivered there to that location tomorrow." I went to the website, and it hasn't had any updates yet. So, but it's supposed to go there sometime tomorrow, and the place closes. The pickup location closes at 7. So.
Okay.
Down for 6. So as long as it's there, as long as it goes there. But I'm always concerned about because UPS is awful. Like I have no buzzer in my building. I have no. It's an older building, and there's only 7 units. So we don't have a front door buzzer. We used to, but until they about 2.5, 3 years ago, they replaced the front door, and when they replaced it, they tore the buzzer out. It was an old system. It rings under the sink in the kitchen, actually, in all the units. Someone just pushed the unit number, and so it would ring under the sink, and at least it was something, right? So you'd hear this bell going off, and it's so. But when they replaced the front door, the door frame was all kind of coming apart. So the landlord had them come in and replace the whole front door frame. They tore it out. And so when the landlord come back, she's like, "What the hell? Why did they cut that?" I says, "I don't. They cut it off when they took it out." She says, "They didn't put it back in or rewiring it." And she tried to phone them, and they're just like, "Well, we're not electricians. We just put in a door." I'm like, "Well, you tore that out." So there was this huge issue about that. But now we can't install a new one. We can't install a new system. So we have no buzzer for this building. But the Postal Service is awful because they especially UPS, they show up at the building. Oh, there's no buzzer. So they leave with your item. And I've even talked to them and said, look, I've put up signs all over to first of all, to phone me. She says, oh, well, they're not allowed to carry cell phones. How are they supposed to contact the person they're coming to get to drop off this item for? She says, well, if the area is deemed safe, we can put it somewhere. Like there's a sign on the back to put it in the mudroom. You can put it in there. It's out of sight. if it's in there, but they've left with it. This is too big to carry home. What? So please don't tell them not to leave with my item. So I don't know. UPS pisses me off. UPS and Canada Post are the worst. Amazon so far has been the best. When Amazon does their own delivery, they always leave it in the back. They always put it in the back mudroom. I can always pick it up. They're great for that. But UPS is awful. All right, let's see if I can bring this back up. I'm going to see if I should show you this. I have a friend of mine I did a cartoon for. He was somebody I knew that used to be a coworker, and I'm still we still keep in touch. I used to work with him when I used to work at the thrift store, which I don't work at anymore. And he was trying to do this cartoon he wanted on a shirt, and he was trying to draw it, and he was having trouble with it, and he asked me if I could do it. And he sent me a little bit of money, and I says, that's okay. It was just a really simple drawing. It took me like literally half an hour to do this. So let me get rid of this. I'm going to do this again. See if I can bring it up. So I did this, and he absolutely loved it. So it's not, if you look for Josh Hudson Photography, you'll see this cartoon on his shirt. So I did this for him. I'm an Amazon stan. I'm not sure of that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, that's hard when you lose them both so young. Yeah, I have an Amazon Prime account. I got it so I could. Part of it was that they always had things that I was looking for. I'd go into like normal stores to find things, and nobody ever had what I was looking for. They weren't stocked, or they weren't. I've gotten to the point where I'm frustrated going shopping for anything. Oh, I see. Okay, Terry. Yeah, so I ended up just getting Amazon Prime just to have stuff delivered. As long as it's not, some of the stuff actually is really expensive. The food's really expensive, except for like the odd item you can get at a good price, but a lot of it's like really expensive. And but some stuff I get, something I can't get anywhere else, so I order it on Amazon. Or if I'm too busy and I don't have time to, like, I don't drive, so I don't have time to get on a bus and go all the way out to a store like Home Depot or something like that, right? It's if I can order it and it'll be here tomorrow or the day after, I'm all for that. So
Okay.
So Amazon Watch is your history, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I use Amazon a lot. And
yeah, I'm spoiled by it. Even Walmart, I tried ordering something from the Walmart website, and they totally screwed it up. They sent it to the wrong address. I'm like, you guys, seriously? They're like, we left it with your concierge. I'm like, we don't have a concierge. Where did you send it? Like, well, it was a security. We don't have security. There's nothing like that in my building. What is wrong with you people? So they had to send people out to find it, and they had to, because somebody else picked it up. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I said I'm going to be hard. I'm going to be hard pressed before I do that again. To order something from Walmart again, seriously. And it was UPS.
We gave it to your wife.
Yeah. I've lost what I was working on here. Let's see if I can bring it back up. There's my Star Tales anthology. Where did I leave
How's
off
that
with
coming along?
really slow right now. I think it's going to be hard to do this up until the convention, and then once the convention is passed after the 28th, I feel like I can be free to actually spend more time on each of the pages. But right now, I'm just been kind of like doing little little test sketches of all the characters,
Okay.
and that's about all I've been able to really kind of do lately. And but it's just been tough juggling my time is all, and being able to, you can only spread yourself so thin, right? And you got things that keep coming up. Whoops,
Yeah.
that's not what I wanted. So I'm just I kind of have to just sort of do what little bit I can. Seems like I've got this little sketch to show the character sizes that I've been. Hey Frank, are you writing stuff for Captain Goggles? Ask 7.
Not at the moment, but I will be. I did have some things, but I kind of paused on it, but I'm going to pick it back up. So I was writing like a little adventure story. And I put some of the pages up on Instagram, and I think I was working on some of them on the channel. But yeah, and get back on it. So yeah, I know. Actually, I want to. I'm gonna talk to Anna about it because she was writing a script, but she was working on the world building, and she took a little break from it to work on some a personal project.
Okay.
And I told her, yeah, but we're talking about like uh, getting back to it again. But I have been doing writing in general. I wrote a Mother's Day poem the other day and posted up today on Instagram and Facebook.
Maybe we all three can pitch stuff in Hollywood. I don't know why I sending something to Hollywood kind of. I don't know. I like control over my own stuff. I don't want it suddenly. It says you should change that character. I'm like, no.
Yeah. There was a movie that came out a few years ago about, I think it was Channing Tatum. He was the star of it,
Mm-hmm.
where he and his wife get in a car accident. She suffers amnesia from it, where she forgets that she's married to him, and she's thinking it's like years ago when she was still with her other boyfriend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that was based on a true story. They changed the names. They changed some things around. They changed the reason why they decided to work on it, and why she decided to stay with her husband. And like, oh, okay, like yeah, they they just kind of sanitized it.
Yeah, that kind of. I don't know that. Yeah.
I mean, like, because like 90% was like maybe like 89% was accurate enough. But
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Movie with Ben Affleck. Oh, hi, Adam. Adam's back. How you doing, Adam? He's back home now. Terry, how did the show with Alex go? What was that? The movie one Best Picture about 5, 6, 7 years ago or more. The one directed by. Oh, now I'm gonna forget everything. I can see it in my head. It's Ben Affleck. And they completely kind of changed. It was based on a true story, and they kind of changed it around a bit to make the ending more action-packed. And
With Ben Affleck,
yeah,
was it Batman versus Superman?
no, this is something that actually won an award. He directed it. He was in it. I think he directed. I think.
Geely?
But it was recently, like the last 6, 7
Okay.
years. Was Argo? I think that was it.
Oh, Fargo.
Argo, yeah.
Or not Fargo.
Argo with just
Argo. Yeah.
Adam Ben Affleck. Again, Adam's not a Ben Affleck fan. What was it? They had to pretend they were Canadians to escape the embassy in Tehran. I'm just looking at it. United States Embassy in Tehran. Oh, it was an old Saturday Night Live joke. Okay.
I've never seen that show.
Oh, Lord.
Argo?
Argo, yeah. I didn't know it was that old already. I'm old. It feels like
When did it come out?
2013.
I think my son was 2 or 3. That movie came out. My oldest son.
So he's 15.
No, he's 12.
Oh, okay. All right. So wait, it's 2013. You said he was 3. What? How old did you say he was?
He was like 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that was about 12. Then. Sorry, yeah, that sounded like terrible math. Sorry.
He's 25.
Yeah.
Well, I'm bad at math. I was thinking, like, am I off? Like, no, he was. Because I think we got married. My ex and I got married 2012 or 2011, and he was already he had just been born. So
Make it look like I'm doing something with my
your life.
with my open up my one of the panels on the anthology comic.
Okay. The one you just said you were gonna quit?
Well, I'm not quitting it. No. What?
Nah, that's
What
on
do you
purpose. Who's all in it? Like, how many people are in it?
the anthology?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think I heard something like approximately 20, give or take.
Okay.
It was somewhere around that number. Some of the work is that's being submitted is amazing. Track of what? Yeah, what the hell?
I should submit only AI generated submissions.
Oh God. What? This is not responding properly. Oh, here we go. Before day one, we had about 20 people, but since then, some are not able to do it. Some I am not sure if they are not.
Okay.
They are. Yeah. So. Yeah, I kind of
That
figured.
tend to happen with anthologies. So
There we go. Where's the drawing for this? Something weird going on with.
Is a certain someone still threatening to come back and quit again?
Oh, I see. I haven't heard anything yet, but Keith Harper will not be able to do it.
Oh, it's a shame.
Sure, which one's Keith Harper?
He's the best guy I know. He's the one that did Davy Rocket Almanac. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Mr. Do has not tried to rejoin. Yeah.
Well, I was talking about Keith Harper. He hasn't paid his dues.
I have a lot of ideas written down. Lord knows I have enough that goes through here. So I definitely do have a lot of ideas. It's just I'm terrible at sorting things out. I'm not very good at time management. I used to be better at it, but
I have all the ideas.
Nice. I've got a drawing. I don't know what layer it's on. How did it wind up here? Where is that drawing? Oh, Clip Studio is so weird sometimes.
Yeah, I did something on Clip Studio. I don't know how the heck I did it, but I changed my eraser the way it erases, and I can't get it back to how I had it. It used to erase solid, and now it's like a airbrush. As like
Is it Photoshop?
No, it's Clip Studio.
Clip Studio? Oh,
yeah.
I know with the eraser, there is. Which one did you select? Like this is I still have the base erasers here. Let me see if I can zoom this out a bit more. Because there's hard, soft, kneaded, vector, multiple layers, snap eraser, and halftone eraser.
Well, let me
vector.
See.
I can't do it because there's something weird going on with this layer. I'm going to have to close this out, I think, so I can sort this out. Something is not working right. I do not have time for that nonsense. But vector eraser, even though it's not a vector layer, the vector eraser can still actually erase pretty sharply. The hard one still leaves a bit of a soft edge, weirdly, and I don't know why they call it hard eraser, but it's not. I'm going to close this and restart it. Being a pain. I don't know why.
That's fine.
Let's see if I can. Was that the wrong? Is that the wrong one?
Well, snap eraser seems to be good. I found it. I found the problem.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I guess I had switched somewhere on the eraser while realizing I did that, because I don't think I chose any of those. But yeah, I put it on snap so that erases fine.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just needed to be able to erase like a section that I'm actually trying to erase. And so I think I had it on tone. All right. Well then, yeah, interesting. So let me see if I can show this. So I'm working on right now. The concept for another Canadian hero.
Let's see it.
So that is. Let's see if I can find her. Based on this AI image they generated, which I put into prompts.
Right.
So I used a photo of someone with a similar build, and I just added some prompts, and I got that. I got a few options. I got that and another one. I chose the best to merge them, and then just went over it. So,
Ideas for
so that's how I use AI when I do use it.
Ideas for anthology. Speak the date, carries allegations about the situation at the end of the week. Listen to them. Oh, that might be a bad idea. It's an idea for definitely an idea for sorting it out. My issue when I say I'm bad with time management is just I'm terrible when things come up that I'm not expecting to deal with, shall we say, and it just wrenches get thrown into things, and I get tired of it sometimes, and I can't juggle multiple things. I'm never very good at that for some reason.
And I won't do that.
It's not a bad idea though for audio notes. Yeah, you guys have the right idea. I should maybe try that. I do audio texting sometimes. If I'm texting somebody and I'm busy and I can't sit there and thumb type it, I'll just speak it in and just let it. I have to go back and fix words because it always screws words up. But I do speech to text sometimes though, for sure.
For notes, or just like talking to people.
No, for texting. If I'm texting somebody, I'll just do the speech to text on my phone, on the iPhone, and then it for the most part it does a pretty good job. Just sometimes it doesn't translate things properly, and you get weird words out of them. And if you don't check it before you send it, you send a really strange message to somebody. Says, I find that speaking can help ideas flow in a different way in writing or drawing certain things. Yeah, that's true for sure. Easier to work out problems. Yeah, I get that. It's actually a really good idea. Oh, this isn't even on the stream. You're floating out. I hate it when ideas come to me at work and I can't exactly pull out my phone and type anything or mark anything in. And then it's like, I'm busy. And then later on, you sure as hell you're going to forget it.
Yeah.
It's like, don't think about anything creative at work because I'm not going to be able to mark anything down and I'll be angry at myself later. So just don't think about it.
Like, I will not be creative right now. No. Never. Never ever. Ah. That's why I love AI. It just does the work for me.
Don't let Vic hear you say that. No.
Yeah. Like I don't have like a definitive stance, but at the moment it doesn't threaten me.
Why is this filling this in black? You're the useless bucket fill.
And I use it for ideas, not like, oh, I'm just gonna do this and that's it. So, the anatomy has gotten better though on AI.
There we go. You know, AI still sort of scares me a little bit. I suppose I shouldn't be scared of it, but it just weirds me out still. I'm still not used to it. I try making something and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it still has a way to go, and but, but that's where I come in. Like, well, I can do this because I can't do that. Take that, AI.
Too many stars. Whoops. Oh, Creed is in here. Good AI art takes way more practice than people think. Oh, I know it does for sure. It definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dust on the window.
Creed.
How did I get that star field before? I guess that's it. Close enough. That was Dust 2. I have to remember that.
And I will do anything for Creed. And I will do anything for Creed. But I won't do AI.
Do anything for love, but I won't do that. Only it's about AI.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for comics, but I won't do that. Oh dear. I'm really kind of, honestly, I'm still kind of like, well, it's something I know I won't be doing myself. I'm still very, I don't know, use the Gen X in me or something. I've always been like, I don't care.
Yeah, I can relate with that. Yeah.
But do what whatever makes you happy. Somebody did in AI. I think it's just all done with visuals, but it's supposed to be coming out soon. Somebody redid Star Wars if it was done by Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen just a brief ad for it on YouTube, but it's all the imagery, kind of Star Wars imagery we're familiar with, but put in very different stylistic looking backgrounds and really funky kind of
Funky
well, thanks,
Kundalini.
Creed. I'm doing all right. I am doing well, Creed, as well as can be expected. I'll be happier when my UPS shipment shows up tomorrow. I'll be a little less stressed about it, but otherwise I'm doing okay. Phil, do you have an email? I do have an email. Here, I'll punch it in for you. I'm on social media, and I'm on
all the social platforms.
Not all of them. Like, I have a Twitter account, but I hate Twitter. I never use it. I use it more just because I'm following some other people there.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok, but I just kind of goof around on it. I really don't do anything serious on it. I like posting my stuff on Instagram. I like YouTube, of course. I'm on Facebook. In Facebook, I have my main account, and then I also have my art account. My art account is actually connected with my Instagram, so when I post something on Instagram, it shows up on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. I do that too. And I also have it hooked up to my Twitter, but that I have to like manually put on every time.
Twitter I find just obnoxious. I always did, even before the whole nonsense thing started about Elon Muskatoony. They were buying it up. I was never that impressed with it.
Okay. I love Elon Musk. He's fantastic. Everything he does is correct. He might open up a factory here, so I need to be on my best behavior.
What's that?
He's opening up a factory here, so I need to be on my best behavior.
Oh. I'm not a fan. For all the things you can do with that kind of money, you decide to buy Twitter. I don't know. Just was not impressed.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was lied to by Twitter of how many people were actually on there.
Oh, I don't know the whole.
Well, because it's a lot of fake accounts.
Oh. I mean, I sit here and say that, though, and yet I have an Amazon account, and he's not really any better. What's his name? Who owns Amazon? What's his name?
Bezos?
Bezos. Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Maybe start treating your employees a little better.
Hmm.
Yeah. Of course, I shouldn't be getting political here on my account. I didn't really want to do that. I don't want to get into any. I get along with most people here. I don't want something like that to just.
Yeah, no.
I'm already involved enough with what's going on here in my own country.
Don't get me started on that moose tax, eh?
Moose tax? No. No, don't give them any ideas. That reminds me, I'm just going to hide this for a moment while I check something in my email.
Is Paul Gross still doing stuff in Canada?
That's a good question. I'm not sure if he is or not. I haven't actually kind of followed. I know he was doing a couple of things. He was in something recently. And I was like, wow, I didn't recognize him at first because he's older now. But I was like,
Yeah.
he was in something. I was looking, I was like, wow, that's him. 7 says, I'll send you stuff of my comics when I finish my next chapter. Frank, do you see the kaiju?
What? Did I say kaiju?
Kaiju needs me to see a kaiju. He's gonna send something in my email for
Oh,
comics.
okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. I'll look at it. I like kaiju.
Man with brooms. Paul Gross, King Lear. What?
What? Paul Gross who?
Paul Gross is King Lear. I guess he's doing King Lear.
Okay. You can see
Films. The Middleman was the last one. Probably.
He's got the Silver Fox look going on.
Oh, right. He was in Republic of Doyle. I missed that show. It was a great Canadian show that came out of Newfoundland. I really enjoyed, called Republic of Doyle. And I really enjoyed that series. It was, wow, it started 2011. No, it started before that because I think it was. That's a fun series. If you ever get a chance to find that one.
What's the Republic of Doyle?
Yeah.
The Republic of Doyle?
Republic of Doyle, yeah. They're private. It's a family that are private investigators, a father and son, actually, and they never get along.
Okay.
And then and he has a daughter that's always getting into trouble, and then they pick up this guy, somebody who's causing some trouble, and this kid, and they kind of bring him on. He kind of ends up working for them, and but he's not that bright. And it's Mark O'Brien that plays
Doyle?
the young guy they pick up, and it's this dynamics of this family that while they're trying to investigate crimes and everything. It's actually a really good series.
Did it win a genie?
I'll have a look. Yeah, Creed. It is. That's a good way of putting it. Republic of Doyle is the Canadian Rockford Files. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can bring it up here. Paul Gross was in a few episodes, though.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Then it must be good.
When did it run from? I can't believe how much time has passed. Like how old that series is. Ran from 2010 to 2014. Wow. I can't believe it's that old. But Alan Hocko was in it, and Sean McGinley, is he still alive? I think he was getting on. Yeah.
All right, so here's my character.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so that's my version. This is the AI. Because I inverted the color scheme.
Whoops, I think we lost Frank. Do you need... No, wait, let's see if we get Frank back again. Come back to us, Frank. Come back. Make sure he's got... Oh, there. No, I thought that was him for a minute. There he is. There you go.
I got kicked out by the art police for using AI.
Oh, I was about to say, what, did you kick the plug out again?
I accidentally clicked leave when I was showing the art. Like, like, what happened? Terry 7, yes, hi Terry. Okay. Roar, would you like to see some of my little short story comics? I confused King Lear of Tremors. Kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Terry did a stream tonight too. I'll maybe try and watch that tomorrow. I'm going to be working on some stuff tomorrow, so it might be something good to put on the background and listen to. I'll definitely listen to Terry's.
Okay.
Terry's.
As long as it's not about movie reviews, then I'll watch it. What's it about?
Yeah, Jim and I got on kind of a long.
Were you talking about movies? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got talking about old movies, old B movies that we liked. I'm like, how did this go from talking about our animation projects to like B movies?
That's Jim.
Bill Chandler watching my little Jerry. You got a bigger audience than I do. You have a bigger following than I've got. I need to get. I need to start actually also working on my channel a little bit. I'm trying to. That's why it's funny. Thanks, Jerry.
Is this your channel?
I do need to work on getting some people into my channel again. I just need to start uploading more stuff and start getting a little more active with it, I think. And I need to I mean I was down 3 and now I think I'm back up 3. I'm only at like 163, so I need to I just need to kind of work on the channel a little bit better, gear it a little bit more, make it a little more organized. And
Okay.
yeah, she's giving me a hard time. It's fine. I don't.
Terry.
Oh, my new channel. It is just called Life with Phil. Adam, I think if you go to my shorts, I posted. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Why does he have your shorts?
I know I did a little short announcing it, and I tried to put the link under the shorts are a bit different. When you put in like a title and a description, it shows up differently on a short because they treat shorts like TikTok and Reels for Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So it's a whole different way it displays the description. And so I'll see if I can bring it up here. My channel, blah blah blah. Videos, shorts. It says when I said here, it happened. I'll see if I can just get the link off it. I don't want. Oh, it's not under there. See, it didn't even put in the description. Oh, I know. I think I put it in the. Yeah,
I
Adam,
found
you
it.
actually typed Ray on it, Adam, and then it's Life with Phil 1960. Why not called Life with Phil 1968? That was just supposed to be Life with Phil. Great. Now everybody knows how old I am. Well, that's terrific.
They
Terry's going
add-
to bed. Good night, Terry.
they always add something there, but you can change it.
I'll watch your show tomorrow. I'll leave a little note. I'll have to have Terry back on again sometime too.
Has she been on the show?
I've had her in a stream before for sure. Yeah, it's been a while. I was saying tonight earlier. I was saying to I should check. Adam, is that it? Did you get it? I haven't put anything up there yet, But when my washing machine comes, I'll do a whole demo in my new little mini washing machine. That's partly why I put it up, because I wanted to do a demo for my washing machine. I wanted to do two. I had two demos in mind I wanted to make. One of them was on how to use the portable washer and spinner. And as soon as it comes, I'm going to do that. And also, I have a recipe for how to make an eggless egg salad sandwich. And I'm actually going to be doing that.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's my two of them. Yeah, the washing machine. Each week, everybody can tune in and watch me do my laundry.
Get them views.
I'm too tired for this. Oh, geez. All right, let me just close this off because he's got it now. Oh, I know. I was trying to find something here with that actor. I can't. Avatar: The Way of Water, Fantastic Planet. RSSTV. Avatar. I don't want to sit through that Avatar: The Way of Water again. I sat through it once. That was once too many. And Fantastic Planet, 1973, with guest Terry Strain. So what's the RSSTV? Even tell you look like an actor. You're really opening that door. When I was younger, I was overweight, quite overweight. I had somebody tell me I looked like John Candy once, actually, which I guess is not a terrible insult, but I don't know if it was meant to be an insult or not. But when I got it, it was like, oh, I need to lose weight. And somebody told me I looked like Benny Hill once, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I was told I look like Drew Carey, and I heard it before, but they're telling me like I didn't know. I was like, yeah, I know. Then I lost weight, and I won't be compared to Drew Carey anymore. And then Drew Carey lost weight. Like, dang it, Drew.
The Food and Washing Machine channel, yeah. It is Fantastic Planet. It's a very interesting film, actually, and I like the animation they did for the monster, and that was really cool. I think it was Disney animators that actually animated the creature. It was invisible, but you'd only see it when it got struck by something, and the whatever came off the gun that was hitting it, the ray gun, this electrical or something thing would go around it, and you'd see this quick outline of the creature for like a moment when their weapons would hit it. That was the only time you could see it. But access point. I was actually just looking at UPS to see if there were any updates, but it's Sunday night. I don't think there'll be any until tomorrow morning.
Okay. I wonder if there's any updates on my stuff. I'll check my email.
Oops.
Patreon. J.K. Rowling tweeted.
Oh, is this her? Sorry, I just went back and checked that link. This is okay, that was from tonight. I see. Okay.
Good connector.
Ricky Shore sings. Okay. All right. That's it. Yes, Terry Strange. All right. And I'm subscribed to him now too, so I'll be able to find that.
That's what it was.
So okay. 7. But you said, what, is there any particular actor that I look like?
Vin Diesel.
God, no.
It's about family. That's. I ordered some silicone molds, but I didn't look at the size, or apparently the title, because it's like the DIY earrings are like, oh, they're gonna be this big.
No.
I needed them to be a little bit bigger.
Whoops.
I was like, dang it. But they'll get here tomorrow. So I was like, cool, I can use this for tiles for Dungeons and Dragons or something. Or Catan. They're gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Or for to make coin or rounder tokens. It's about 2 modes. One is hex and one is circles. So,
oh, okay.
So,
my D for a 3D. Oh, it'll probably have a 3D Blu-ray release. I'll say this about Avatar 2. What was interesting? We saw it. I saw it in the cinema, AVX 3D with a high frame rate. So the underwater scenes really felt like, being that it was 3D and this like 60 frames a second or something. It really felt like you were looking through the screen into a tank. Like it really felt like water, and like crystal clear water, and the sound effects and the water effects were I have to say were really amazing. I was kind of blown away by that. The high frame rate gives it almost kind of an uncanny effect, that it literally was like standing looking through this super clear, clean tank of water. And that was impressive. But after about a half hour or 45 minutes into the film, I'm like, the novelty of it kind of wears off. And I was just like, okay, plot. And it follows all the same beats as the original. And there's also a scene about halfway through, and I won't spoil it, but I was maybe very uncomfortable, and I wanted to leave for 10 minutes until that scene was over. And you'll know when you get there if you're not familiar with it. And if anyone has seen it, no spoilers for Creed. But it was very unpleasant, and I wasn't. And then I came back, and I kind of knew exactly where the film was going to go. And you could almost follow beat for beat what was going to happen. And I was almost nodding off by the end. But I don't know, some people really like it, who really enjoy them. So It says Anthony Stewart Head. Who's Anthony Stewart Head? I gotta actually.
Oh, Giles from Buffy.
Is that who it is? I have to look him up. And I guess he's definitely narrow in the face. I guess if I lost a lot of
self-respect.
I guess if I no, I was gonna say lost a lot of weight in the face, and I had a little bit thinner face. I guess because of the goatee. Was he okay?
He was in those Maxwell House commercials.
Oh.
He was the neighbor that would come over when the lady neighbor would be making Maxwell House.
Maxwell. This one says Nescafe, but
I'm the Nescafe. Okay. I'll mix them up.
A younger version. Yes, he's a younger version, or I'm a younger version? He's 69.
That's how he got famous. That's how he got discovered. Those Nescafe commercials.
All you hear about VR is games, but it's the most amazing way to watch 3D movies. I like watching 3D movies. I'm one of the few people who actually don't mind if a movie utilizes 3D well. I actually kind of like 3D movies, but hello, Vic. Vic has joined us. Hello, from the rival book runner. Hey, Vic. Hey, Adam. Hello. Over, under, done. I'm not Lucia, but there's a lot more. So far I have some more life. Sometimes on a good day, I'm starting to nod off a little bit. Is going better?
Yeah, I might head off in a little bit.
Has everything going better? Yes and no. It's just sort of a time thing. I guess. The only thing now that's happened this week, actually, I meant to talk about this earlier before Jim came in, and I just sort of ran out of time. I did go to my doctor's last week regarding my knee because I've been having trouble climbing stairs. I can walk on flat surfaces, I can go downstairs, but climbing has been difficult. And I had x-rays done about 3 years ago, and they told me that it wasn't arthritis. And they did an MRI, but after the MRI, COVID hit. So I hadn't really heard anything back. But the knee started bothering me. And I went back to my doctors again and said, this is really bothering me. Like they told me it wasn't arthritis. So she brought up all the information. She says, well, according to the MRI, she says, I'm looking here and you do have a couple of small tears. And then she pauses for a minute. She's looking at something, flipping through. And she says, no, she says, actually, you do have arthritis. So I have arthritis in my left knee. It's moderate. It's medium, mild in my right and moderate in my left knee. So she gave me some anti-inflammatory meds that I've started taking. I forgot to take one today, I think. So I got to keep taking those. I got to take one a day and see how that goes. I really don't want to start taking cortisone shots. I really like to avoid that if I could. But if it happens, it happens. But I'm still sore climbing stairs. It's hard for me to do that. And it's very frustrating because I used to be able to bound upstairs 2 at a time at one point. But it's a struggle to climb stairs now. And it's very frustrating. And so, so that was the only kind of bummer news that I got this week. But other than that, though, like I'm still fine. I can get around fine, and I'm healthy otherwise. I do have to lose some weight. I got to try and drop about 20 pounds or so I can relieve some pressure off
Okay.
my knee. And I have to start exercising my legs. I need to start working out my legs again and get them a little bit stronger. She actually said the best thing you can do for them is exercise. If you have arthritis, the best thing for it is to kind of strengthen the muscles around it. So my one concern was that because my aunt has had her knees replaced. I have a friend of my friend Steve is going to have his replaced, and I'm like, I says that's kind of my fear. I don't really want to go through that surgery if I can avoid it. And she says, well, you might be a candidate for it in between 10 to 20 years, but it all depends on how you treat them now between now and then. So definitely got to lose some weight and strengthen the legs. So that's kind of on the plate. First thing on the plate right now is to start doing that. So start eating healthier again, etc.
Okay.
So yeah. They tell you when you're young, if you can do what you can to keep your health when you're young and keep it up as you get older. And I'm starting to see why now in the long run why that's like why that's so important to take advantage of that while you're young and then to keep it up as you get older. So I'm gonna do, yeah, yeah, 6 months. It will and it won't be. I have lost more than that before.
Okay.
I've been one point I was actually underweight back in 2014, 15. I got too skinny, and I ended up putting a little bit of weight back on again after I just kind of started eating properly. But I am, yeah, I know I can do it. I just need to kind of make the effort. And I work at the YMCA, so I have a free membership with them, so I got no excuse.
No excuse. No excuse. Ew.
There's a comedy vampire movie called Let the Wrong One In. It has him in it. It looks terrible, but this movie actually exists.
Which one?
The right one in the original version that was done in Sweden, I think. No, not Sweden. Sorry, who did the original? Not the Americanized remake, but the original version of Let the Right One In is a great film. But this looks like a horror comedy knockoff that looks terrible. This is Vic says, come on, you have a new channel. Let's get those cartoon calisthenics work. No, you're not going to get any workout vids for me. One, you can't take your camera in the white. Yeah, you can't run your camera in there. It's actually against their policy and the rules because it's a family environment, so they don't want people uncomfortable. So you're not supposed to record yourself working out. But all the cartooning stuff will still be on this channel. I intend on not changing that. But yeah, the other channel is just for just kind of some fun things. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do like exercise videos on it though. But I'll show you how to make an eggless egg salad sandwich though. But is there such thing as a good horror comedy? Yes, there is. They're hard to find, but there is some. And it depends on what your definition of that is. Because some of them, there's been like Frighteners is considered a good one. Tremors, I guess, could be a comedy as well, comedy horror. Army of Dark. Oh, the Evil Dead movies. Come on, the original ones. Those are great. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. Ghostbusters. Well, it's Ghostbusters just straight comedy. I don't know if that's really horror. The Frighteners. Return of the Living Dead. There's a classic. But yeah, so there are some that's just hard to find. Some other like scary movies. The scary movies, I don't like those. I think those are ridiculous. They're trying to knock off the humor style of Airplane, and it falls flat. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
A classic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm tired.
My sentiments exactly. I think I'm going to be calling it.
Been on for 2 hours, yeah.
I gotta be up because I've got to keep an eye on my delivery for my washing my feet.
Yeah, I gotta get up early so I can go to the doctor so they can tell me I need to lose weight or whatever.
Yeah, you are still alive. All right, I think
they still won't give me the strips that I need.
They still won't give you the what?
The strips for the blood glucose.
Oh, okay. All right.
I tell them like I'm out of strips. I need more strips. Yeah, we'll send you an order. It's been like about 2 months. They haven't sent me anything. And I've called and I've gone there and told them, and
yeah. So he's gonna wait down. Jazzer says, "Yes, I will do something." But all right, everybody's saying good night. So
Jazzer says he's great.
I had and there was an outro, but I can't find where it was. I was kind of hoping to. Melon added a whole bunch of new intros and outros that are really cool.
That's cool.
Oh, there it is. All right, maybe I might actually do that. All right.
All right. Say bye.
Bye. All right. Good night. We'll talk to you again soon then, Frank.
Except about Canada.
All right. Cheers and good night to everybody else. We'll chat soon.
Bye.